and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. So the Lakers win the tip. Here's James. Here's Vanderbilt. Conley grabs the miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
I love that Rudy left no doubt. Show off that power, Rudy.
And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower. Oh, nice body control there from James to get that shot off while taking the contact.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of this. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Now here's Edwards. 6 to shoot. Edwards drawing the double team. No one near Conley as he lets it go. No good on the triple. James right side. Doncic. Rebound Minnesota.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Edwards with it. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. The first thing Coach brought up, Rudy Gobert, the multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year. Worried about Rudy's length, of course, saying it causes total havoc around the rim. So the counter is lots of threes and avoiding Gobert in the lane. The French center still with a massive effect on the game plan. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Edwards. LeBron grabs the miss. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference
Got
finals.
your blog tag, huh?
Boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
It's
what?
Edwards inside. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Hachimura. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Edwards. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
Now here's James. Doncic outside. Back to James. No one near him. And it falls over the rim and in.
Oh, the rhythm and timing for LeBron James. No hesitation off the catch. You'd love to see it.
Edwards looking it over. Shoots over James. Edwards can't hit. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. His 3-pointers off the mark. Timberwolves trail. Doncic with the steal. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. Minnesota making a switch here.
The 4th team foul.
Here's Los Angeles now. Doncic outside. In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. Out to Doncic. Three-pointer. Reed with the rebound. .54 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now here's DiVincenzo. 5 on the clock. Here's the drive. It's rebounded by Doncic. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to James. Doncic outside. Connect with it. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Kendall Ball. Substitution on the court.
They have not led for a while. A chance to do so here.
Well, they'd like to retake the lead on this possession.
Ring shot on the way. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Here's LeBron. Off with the layup. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Lakers on top.
Yeah. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing. Trying to see. Oh no. What's up?
Lead by 2.
The Timberwolves. 4.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
Pass to Alexander Walker. The game now all time. Alexander Walker's got his first 2 points. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Off target from outside. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Deflects the pass. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And the defense didn't have possession. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Minnesota?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Here's Dillingham. Shot clock at 6. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. He gets that one. Minot's got the lead up to 2 now for the Timberwolves.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
James outside. Oh, good with the triple. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Nothing on the board. Pass to Dillingham. And a miss there on the triple. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Timberwolves trail by 3. Pass to Minot. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Now Dillingham. And here's Reed. He's covered by Hachimura. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution on the court.
Lakers leading by 3. Doncic feeling it out. Pass to Hachimura. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And here is Hachimura. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Minnesota ball.
Timberwolves trail by 3. And here is Conley. Still yet to score. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Mike Conley was drafted, Doris, back in 2007. And somehow, some way, he's gone his whole career without receiving a technical foul. Heck, you and I have received technical fouls over here, but not him on the floor.
Kevin, that is an impressive feat, and it's also probably why he's won the NBA Sportsmanship Award more than anyone else in the history of the league, and why we will never win it.
Pass to James. It's stolen by Randall. Here's Gobert. Randall right side. The teardrop falls in. Randall's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
Boy, there was plenty of contact down low, but Randall assertive and able to find the finish.
Now Reed. And again, the Lakers no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, size and athleticism and a little bit of craftiness right there by Anthony Edwards. That up fake gets that defender committed, and the free throw line opportunity is coming.
It's his first trip to the line. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And Edwards drops them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Reeves with it. Gobert with the block.
Almost inescapable, that 7'9" wingspan. Send it back, big Rudy Gobert.
Here's Edwards. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves lead by 4. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
They didn't count my points, did they?
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Timberwolves leading by 4.
Do they count my points?
Over to the left wing.
Yeah.
Outside.
I feel you.
Nice D from Doncic. And the Lakers with possession here. And there's
At least you kept it G.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
His second personal foul.
Oh, it's just tonight. It's just tonight.
Minnesota on D. Bounce pass from Vanderbilt. No one near James as he lets it go. Good on the triple. James has got 6 points.
You what?
No question, Bronny inherited his dad's shooting ability.
Randall with the ball. He's picked
What
up by
wrong
Doncic.
with you?
A nice shot by McDaniels.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Doncic right side. Gobert with the block. Pass to McDaniels. Good work defensively by Hachimura. Oh, he really
Come
broke
on.
up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
Well, if you don't won with them, nah, if you don't won with them, you got to play 3 games before you can play with them again.
So that's a nice.
They don't let you play with the same team. Cause see, I play with the Lakers. I play with the Lakers. Majority of the time I play with them, this is my team. Majority of the time I play with them, you know, I win. You know, but when I have to play with somebody else, you know, I lose or whatever. But I can't really I can't play with them after I win with them. Anytime you win with a team, you can't play with them until after 3 games.
Threats at the rim and shooters at every other position, because at that point, Luka is unguardable.
Get me out of here then.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Hachimura the screen. And he could not get that one to go.
Get me out of here.
And he'll go to the line for 2. Julius Randle picks one up.
This guy moves so well with the ball in his hands, and Doncic knows how to initiate contact and get himself to the line when he puts it on the deck.
Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Gobert the screen. To the paint. Out to Edwards.
Left that boy wide open.
Nice shot by Gobert.
Man, that boy did it on all.
Gobert's got the lead up to 4 now for the Timberwolves.
Listen, at just over 7 feet, we know Gobert's going to be terrific on the glass.
Outside, James. Gobert with the block.
Beat that to next week.
Left side, Edwards. Here's McDaniels. And he uses the glass.
Man, bro, fire him and everything.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. And it's off from 3-point range. Inside. And the shot goes in from...
Man, bro. What am I doing?
6 points.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here. Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Yeah, they ain't even count my damn 3 with Luka a while ago.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Picked by Randall to the middle. And Randall throws it down.
That's Julius Randle in pick and roll action, being decisive and having the skill set necessary to score it.
Now here's Doncic. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence.
That's crazy word.
You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. And I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Up top, Randall. And it's denied. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Clark with a wide open look. Here's Reed. Second shot opportunity.
Go to the free throw line. We ain't tripping.
The Timberwolves shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Now, Reed taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Reed. Lakers trailed by 10. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Doncic. Doncic with the
what you say about it?
Yeah, an offensive player like Luka expects the contact. He's anticipating it, so it doesn't bother him. That's a big-time finish.
And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Back to DiVincenzo. And we've reached the end of the third. Minnesota on top, leading by 8. 2K Sports. Back in a moment here. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 8-point game. In the corner, it's James. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
What you doing? What you doing?
Here's DiVincenzo. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here.
It's T-shirt time, everybody. Who wants one?
I don't want you. I want you to be for real. Hold up, man. Yeah, that's a big problem. You what? Say you'll do what?
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys,
You the one called time out.
Was talking about with his players. He told his players, I love the energy right now.
You the one called time out. They ain't going to try to run me.
Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Lakers trail by 8. And here's Doncic from the arc. Miller grabs the miss. Pass to DiVincenzo. To the inside. Reed takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
On the wing, Miller. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by
I thought you dropped that. I ain't gonna lie.
LeBron James on the wing. Lets it go from deep. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 10. Here's Reed. And he banks in the layup. Reed's got 4 points now in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all
I try to get
long.
a foul.
Alexander Walker with the ball. He's picked up by James. And the Lakers with possession here. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And
yes.
And there's the call.
Yes.
DiVincenzo. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Doncic outside. Knocked loose. Stolen by Conley.
Give it back.
Doncic with the steal.
Give it back.
Oh, an easy
Give it back.
from Doncic.
Give it back.
Allow Luka to establish position because of his size, his strength, his footwork. Turn the lights out.
Randall outside. Back to Conley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming
And
up.
one my butt.
Rui Hachimura.
And one my butt.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Minnesota.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Lakers trailed by 9. Pass to James. Now Vanderbilt. It's stolen by Randall. And here's Edwards. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
That will be 8 seconds.
I don't know what you were doing.
Time running out for the Lakers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And it's James.
Man, come on,
He's
James.
just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
A 3-ball.
Yeah.
Edwards cashing in.
But you were nervous, weren't you?
Edwards
You hit pause and everything.
You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
They get it back.
Come on, James.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offense.
What did you do?
Certainly, he cannot buy a bucket right now.
And it's out of bounds.
What is you
They
doing?
say It was last touched by Randall. Lakers trailed by 12.
Well, folks get to winning and
13-footer.
they get to just saying shit.
Pulls it in.
Like they
Here's
just
Minnesota.
like they a vet or some shit.
12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Here's McDaniels
Look at you. Look at you.
And
look at you, nervous. You don't know.
And clearly,
you don't know what you're doing.
Witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Timberwolves.
They had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental.
Well, charge your phone up. Charge your phone up. Worry about charging your phone up.
They just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
James, no good. And Randall has got the ball here for Minnesota. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Down low. Pass to Gobert. Randall down low. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Los Angeles ball. Substitution on the court.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very.
Hey man, take your little butt to sleep, man.
On the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to.
Take your little butt on to sleep.